check. I think if you give queen f8, it's still a draw.
Still a draw. I could do better. Okay, this is I saw that it's the queen f8 check.
Because he could block, yeah.
He cannot. Yes, it's king. Because it's king d5, queen f7 check. Yes. He cannot go d4. So
Yeah,
it's
he's
still
gonna
perpetual. I could feel it's a perpetual.
Yeah, it
So
felt that way too.
I could feel it's a perpetual. Yes. King c6. Yes. Correct. Queen. Yes, queen f8. Yes. Okay, but I had to pay back. You know, this is that's not fair.
It's easy with the edge.
Gary, there was this one moment today which was absolutely incredible. The bishop d3 move in game 2, where you took 8.5 minutes to find it. It looked so dangerous for you at that point.
Yeah, it is. But I just I understood that the position was very dangerous. It's because my queen was just in the corner, and instinctively in blitz you play g3 bishop g2, but then his queen will. So I realized that my only chance is basically to put this position, and then if he takes on the follows rook to rook f1, basically to keep his queen from penetrating before my queen comes back. And I think that was a very strong move, and I think it's okay. And I think he allowed me to play knight d6. White is already better. Yeah, this is clearly better. So this is because all of a sudden I had a strong bishop. His bishop was lousy, and I think I finished the game very nicely. Queen e1. So just as I played,
b4.
Before that, I was very, very pleased. But then I just totally realized. This is when I realized it's over, and I completely, it's lack of professionalism. Because the first blitz game, actually I had this position. I mean, just to put knight on a5, knight e7, and white is not better. I mean, Vishy still probably was a bit worse already. Knight e7, solid. Center is and the last game, this is a lot of fun. So just crazy game, but it's I missed my chances, but I think it's now I can say that I returned some favors. Just not to say that I won just because of luck. So I returned some favors. So in the last two games, and I also I think it's fair because it's otherwise he played well, but somehow just I think it's I don't know. You should ask him, but I think he probably kept seeing ghosts of the past. That's what prevented him of winning today. Game 1, he was completely winning. Just that somewhere, there was a few moments where he was so close, and then just as if I could see that he was losing air. So this kind of the decompression. So I had a sense. So that's helped me to actually to fight back.
Did you also feel like your level of play was really high today, especially this moment which you said of BD3, but also game 1, this D4 move that you found was very critical.
Yeah, this is the only move. Look, again, I did everything I could. So not that I played quite a lousy game then. Just this is this f6, but this morning I had kind of, it felt heavy because yesterday was first 2 days, especially yesterday, very emotional, and I needed more time to relax because it's not kind of pressure I'm used to now these days. So I do lectures, but to have this tense, just game after game and I was a bit concerned. So that's why. But when I survived game 1, I could feel now this is the moment, and game 2. Probably it's my best game now.
Yes.
Because I played really well. So, just also, I felt really guilty about game 1 yesterday. So I wish I could make a draw, but to take the 5 queen e6. I had to win game 2. I mean, that's not to play king a7. I came back, and Peter told me, why not king a7? It's almost. I mean, Kasparov 20, 30 years ago would do it automatically. King a7, rook c8, and we're mating, and that's. Again, it was always, this morning, it was just like, I was replaying this in my head. But again, I think it's fine. That's a lot of fun. And I guess I really feel, I don't say it, I feel good about losing, but I think it's just, it balanced the event because otherwise it would be wrong. I just, again, somehow in the back of my mind, I thought that's fair. Though, of course, I'm still unhappy. That's as you say, analyzing. Yeah, I could have made a draw, so I could feel it's a draw. Yeah, this is perpetual. Yeah, it's because queen on g2. Yeah, it's somehow my queen should trap him. Yeah, but yeah, queen f8. Yeah, this is. Which is very, it's actually very nice perpetual. But of course, bishop e5 was much simpler. But this one is also, yeah.
Beautiful. And Garry, how did you prepare for this event? Did you work, if you could share with the viewers, because everyone is curious.
No, I didn't have any I just, all I did is just, I talked to Peter Swidler. So that's my only preparation. So I don't know if you call it preparation. So yeah. We played a few games, yeah. But that's why I was very pessimistic about my chances, because I didn't expect to do. Look. I'm not even calculating lines the same way I used to. So most of the moves I made are just by instincts. But I sense that I had no choice. St. Louis made an offer, and this is an offer I cannot turn down, because every year I have to come back, and also there's such a great this is occasion, 30 years. It's to commemorate a match. So Vishy was happy to play, and I was here to accept the challenge.
Do you draw any parallels between the Fischer-Spassky 72 and 92 match and what happened with you and Vishy?
Okay. This is the one parallel is that, we are not as good as we used to be. Yes. So this is but that's probably the end of the parallels. They played an obscure, match in obscure place, and for very shadow money, and we celebrate chess. We're not hiding somewhere. We play just in the chess capital of the world, and I think that's where any comparison ends.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Garry.
Thank you so much. And congratulations.
The last day was fun.
Brilliant. I was amazed that you were playing second game. It was too good.
The second game was just
somehow this is I could feel that this is
it just felt
back
like
in the fingers.
old Garry.
This is queen. Yes.
It felt like old Garry.
Young Garry, I would say.
No, that's the. But again, this is the problem. Is I needed probably a few hours of rest because polo collapsed. No, you already won it. Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Yesterday you played better and better each day.
No, but this is again. This is some. Yes, there were some good moments. Going for me.
And we're gonna go out the back, Garry.
Yeah, we have to escape. I'm not sure I can. Thank you.
Yeah, before, when you get there, can you align with me on something else?
There's no top on the other side, so one of them's topless.
Alright.
But it's on the other side.
Okay, Rex.
Way to go. Job well done.
We celebrated chess here. So
Yes, we
thank
did.
you. Thank you. So
You started it off the right way.
yeah. It couldn't be a better way to inaugurate a new club.
That's right.
Yes. So,
This is the best.
yeah. So
And Maurice came up with the whole idea for clutch chess.
no, it's great. So that's
Yeah.
absolutely. And I thought it would be me desperately trying to equalize, but it was the other way around.
Great teacher.
Go this way, guys.
Yeah, it was. We have to escape.
Yes.
It's over.
We are too late last night.
Yeah.
Here. Lots of stuff.